Right, good evening guys, welcome to today's vlog. It's one of those kind of, where do you even start? 2 weeks ago this was not even in existence, was it? It's come out of the blue. There's been a change in our circumstances. Originally we should have been out in Florida already. That would have meant that we would have suffered Hurricane Milton. Strangely and ironically, we've come from Milton Keynes, so Milton's having like a rebound. But yeah, everything's come together in 2 weeks. It's like one of those miracles do happen. And kind of, it's like, to be honest, it's like the England football team. They tripped and stumbled their way across the finish line, which is exactly what's happened. My circumstances personally have changed. We had some money set aside, which we were pretty frugal with, and that's enabled us to sort of, although we would come back flat broke, we will be able to have 10 nights on International Drive, Orlando, Florida. It is the year of our 25th wedding anniversary. That was all important. I love this one to bits. And this is just sort of a few clips, a few bits put together, pre-travel day. That's going to be one heck of a long vlog, that's for sure. I'm used to doing them. For those of you who have not watched the channel before, because there's people out there don't see everything you do. Originally I was going to be a theme park vlogger. That sort of niche is sort of really topped up. There's so many people doing it nowadays, so I ended up kind of going down a quirky avenue of doing strange, bizarre things like walking around graveyards, exploring those, going to abandoned places. And it's been kind of cool as a sort of a narrative in between doing this kind of thing. But this should be fun. This is our pre-travel eve. Hope you enjoy it. See you in a bit, guys. So why do we choose the Premier Inn North Terminal? It kind of came by accident. I think years back, used to stay on the corner of Povey Cross Road. I think it might have been a travel lodge or something like that, and by accident they moved us because they were having renovations, and we ended up over here at the Sofitel. And now the difference between the Sofitel and the Premier Inn is absolutely nothing. You're going to get the same lack of sleep because you were simply excited about what's happening the following morning. Realistically, however, it's all about this. You are literally across the road from the terminal from which you are departing. So as I said, we sleep there, get up in the morning, come up here, go through your security checks, and we're in. Might just as well show you guys the check-in area. We had twilight check-in, so we've already got rid of our baggage. Makes us nice and light for tomorrow morning. I think we arrived here something like 2:30. It was a good 4-hour journey from Bletchley, Milton Keynes. From there we made our way across to Bedford for the pricely sum of £1, and then from there we got from Bedford train station down here to London Gatwick for £25 each, which I can't grumble about, although if I did book days in advance we could have got it about £8 cheaper each. So this is where we checked in. Twilight checking in is going on as we speak. I think it's something like 2 in the afternoon till 9 at night, the night before your departure. Absolutely effortlessly done, really polite, really friendly, and so far everything's been a real joy. Surprised, to be honest with you, how empty this place is. Of course, originally Virgin was on the lower ground floor to our left. To be honest with you guys, not a great deal has changed here in what, it's been probably about 5 years since we've been here. In between times we obviously had the pandemic, and the last 2 flights that we've had to Orlando, Florida have both come from Heathrow. Now unfortunately Heathrow does not permit Virgin to have a twilight check-in as far as I know, and there is no such thing as a V lounge, which we used to really enjoy here, so we just have to make do with what we've got. Saying it hasn't changed a great deal. This used to be a Costa, which is now Pret. The Beehive where we hope to eat is still there, and now there is a Greg, or Greg should I say, and of course Giraffe at the top there, which has always been there as well. Right, we're in the Beehive. We've ordered some nachos and a barbecue chicken pizza, along with a Malibu for Rach and a Doom bar, which is actually a shandy, it's not a bitter or an ale for myself. Just didn't fancy something over the top. We're going to be eating a heck of a lot in Florida that's not good for us, so I will not be touching them chilies, that's for sure. To be honest with you, the feeling you get here when you're just people watching, it's kind of cool, but it's a bit like the end scene out of Love Actually with people in the airport. Holiday price wise was an absolute bargain. I think it was 54% off. Now if I turn around and say to you £1,500 each for a holiday to Orlando for 10 nights, you go, oh, it's a bit pricey. But how about somewhere in the region of $675? That's all we've paid for 10 nights at the Rosen Inn International on International Drive, sister hotel to our general hotel we've been using recently, which is the Rosen Inn at Lake Buena Vista, so we know what to expect. Not so much doing Disney this time, we'll do Disney Springs, but this is all about Universal, SeaWorld, International Drive, shopping, etc., because we've got a fabulous deal also from Sammy at Attraction Tickets. She bent over backwards, got us the best deal she could, saved us more money, so thank you very much. And yeah, to be honest with you guys, I am really buzzing. It's not hit home yet. This was the holiday that kind of was, then wasn't, and now is back on through some sort of fluke or miracle. The holiday that we originally had, we would have already been out there now, and we would have lost a couple of days for sure because of Hurricane Milton. Ironically, we've travelled up from Milton Keynes where we live. But yeah, it's a strange one.
Welcome on board EasyJet Holidays. You're on your way. Time to check on a few last minute things.
A few planes coming in still. EasyJet predominantly uses this site now. Said hopefully one day Virgin will return. This is very much trial and error, and so far, although we've not been on the flight yet, we are impressed with what we've received from two. There's a block over there. Now a lot of friends that have stayed in there in the past.
Tunisia to Tenerife. Whether it's a blissful beach escape or a scintillating city break, there's an EasyJet holiday to suit every budget. From great value family rates to luxury all-inclusive estates.
It's a kind of first fun ride of the
holiday. Unbeatable EasyJet holidays by guarantee. Search EasyJet holidays.
There's the Sofitel, and that there is our base for the night. Almost time now to get in for the night, have a good scrub, a shower, chill out, relax. Got Costa on site of course, so we'll have a few drinks there and just probably put the telly on and chill out. As I said, we're not naturally going to sleep. unfortunately with the twilight hours you get more of the glare from the front of the plane than actually seeing it. There's certainly a few about. This, to be honest with you, is more of a mishmash, showing you what the pre-travel eve's all about. We do this, or been doing this quite regularly, best part of a couple of decades. Always stay the night before. It's the stress levels, they're chucked to one side. As you know, we've already got rid of the baggage. Obviously we're already checked in, but I just thought I'd show you what these are. These are your self terminals, and we actually got in probably an hour and a half before the allocated time. It's probably standard here, to be honest with you, because they've probably got a general flow in and out. And then over here you've got the Costa Coffee, and you've got the Time restaurant and bar, which looks pretty heaving this evening. And this is the area we came and had to sit down early to have a little bite. Okay, all that's left is the room tour. These corridors are eerily quiet. Right, room tour. It's pretty, I suppose you could say, basic. It's comfy, that's for sure. Renowned for their beds. Of course, a trip wouldn't be a trip to Orlando without Scooby and Scooby with us. Rachel's got very heavily into the lounge flies. She's got a Scooby backpack there. Little workstation there. I'll have to do a bit of editing for this sort of kind of mini vlog. Comfy-ish chair. That's like a chaise long there. I said the bed is the mainstay of this thing. They are very, very comfortable. Some decent lighting. Storage space, got a couple of pillows up there. Load of hangers. Drawer down the bottom there. Your laser blaster, mirrors, coat hooks. And then basically shower stroke bath, toilet sink, your Bayliss and Harding shower gel, soaps, etc. Plethora of towels. Pretty much all you need. We've already raided the tea, the sugar, the coffee, etc. We've got complimentary refills all ready to go in there from downstairs. And that is pretty much it, guys. Comfy, does the job. Why pay the price of maybe sometimes upwards of £100 more? For, as I said, you're pretty much not going to sleep the night before a flight to Orlando. Right guys, that's going to do it for this sort of kind of mini vlog. Yep, tomorrow's a big day, travel day. It's going to be a long day, that's for sure. Be nice to experience TUI. We've never done anything apart from Virgin long haul, that being Orlando. This will be your 18th time, my 17th time. We've also done California, that was with Virgin as well. So this is our first flight over there, apart from when we went to Canada, which is a whole different story. But there we go guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the movies. Bye for now.
Thank you.